There go Bill right there. Bill is on. Hey, Bill, 1 second. We're gonna get everything together before we the screen. All right.
Rapping that good. I'm just trying to keep up with pop.
Share the
The link.
The link to the actual show.
That's the one you just sent, right?
No, that was to get on the stage. On our way here too. We got Billy on as well. Bill, what's up, man? What's up, man? Bro, I was knocked out. I ain't gonna lie to you. After I sent y'all that message, I had a couple. Oh, snaps! My camera now. I had a couple Jack Daniel joints.
How the hell you send this shit on?
What to watch it?
Mm-hmm.
I was from YouTube, but share from YouTube. It's on the page. They also are on there.
No, ain't nobody in the comments yet, but are we announcing what we talked about earlier?
Yeah, it wasn't nothing that's a secret. So yeah, announcing everything.
Oh, we got juicy info or what?
No, I don't think so. It ain't nothing like that.
It's just about the championship game. That's all.
Nice. Nailed on a field.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Where is? I'm starting.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about these playoff applications too.
Only got one on. Nigga. We about to talk to ourselves out this job.
What we waiting for?
Nobody for real. I mean, it's not like it's not recorded. Where the fuck? Oh, don't worry about it.
Probably at cookouts and shit.
I mean, one of y'all want to jump in? Get the ball rolling?
It's on it. It's on our ACFA page.
I just shared it to my guys.
Let me share it to.
Yeah, because people have a lot to say for shit that they don't know nothing about.
All the goddamn time.
Like, that shit be cooking me. I'll be trying not to go on a page and say that. I was like, I'm going to just address it on here and just get it over with. But it's like, that shit be blowing me.
I mean, for real, if they're not actively in the league, it ain't none of their business anyway. It ain't affecting you.
That is true.
If you used to be here and you ain't here, you ain't here for a reason. So it still ain't affecting you. Mind the business that pays you. This ain't it.
This is true. Damn, he got the grill on already. Shit.
You know I can't stand that stuff. Turkey.
I'm just dry. I'm gonna be popping. I mean, season about to be over, so I don't know why everybody on their feelings. Which is right.
Anyway, fuck all that. Let's get to this Piranhas Wolves game.
I mean, it was what? Final score was what, 6-0. So it seemed like it was a pretty well-contested game.
No offensive points all day. No offensive points all day. That was the highest scoring offense in the league. Pitch a shutout by our defense. We gave another game the fuck away. Long story short.
I heard it was a pick six.
A pick six for the game.
Yeah.
It must have been caught by number 14.
No.
It wasn't?
No.
Surprisingly. Normally he gets them. Normally it's 14.
So what that happened like the last couple of minutes or something?
No, that was 2 minutes ago in the first half.
Oh shit. So you telling me these motherfuckers ain't scored a dime since the first half after all the points that they so-called put up during the season?
Why you put the air boots on their joint?
Yeah. Let's. I mean, listen. We can get into it.
Oh, you sure? You on your page?
What's up?
Let's get into it then. I mean, I wasn't there, so I mean, I'm interested.
I mean, listen. I get it. They won. They won. They right now all season have been the better team when it comes to the teams out of PA. Whether it's you're talking Piranha Wolves, Piranha have been the better team all season. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't give a flying fuck. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Pardon my language.
We the ACFA condone all verbal
content. This is totally unscripted.
I had on backwards, but I don't care.
All right, cool. Omar's isn't though, so
I don't give a. I'm like, wait, I don't give a fuck.
So, bro, I got told to, and he swears he didn't say it, and my emotions got the best of me at the end of the game, and I refused to shake one individual's hand. First time ever in my sports career, and it was Cortez. And I'm like, bro, you don't get to sit there in the first half when shit goes awry and tell me to go fuck myself and then think I'm going to shake your hand at the end of the game. No, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that. Wow. He's like, I never said that. I'm like, oh, so now I'm hearing shit. 7 fucking kids, almost 40 years old, and I just hear what the fuck I want to hear? Come on, dude. No. Damn, fuck out of here with that.
Damn, Bill, you were shooting the club up like that? Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we ain't doing that. And then I said, listen, we could talk as coaches and all that over here. Right now, we don't need to do this. And by the way things went down, you would have thought that the Wolves won that game because they had shit going on, coaches arguing with owners, Cortez coming at me like, you're going to shake my hand. I said, bro, I'm not doing this now. I'm not doing this now. He's like, I'm former military. Listen, I appreciate your service, but you sat there as another grown man telling me, because I sit there and tell the refs, like, come on, refs, you got to call, you got to officiate the game on both sides. They haven't been called for like a single penalty. He's like, who the fuck are you? He goes, we have over 100 yards in penalties. I said, yeah, convenient. I have a 6'3" safety. You guys know Mensa?
Yeah.
Sitting there waiting for a fucking jump ball to come down, gets raped, pause, by the receiver. They call defensive pass interference. Bro, I need those I need those drugs. Whatever drugs you're on, bro, I fucking need that shit.
I need parts of them drugs.
What ref crew did y'all have?
And that's the crazy part, right? Like my head official booked them. We had 5 officials. I've seen them before. They've done other games of my teams in the past. But, bro, there's certain shit that you're not calling the obvious shit. And listen, the Wolves lost. Not the Piranha beat us. Not the refs fucked us. The Wolves lost the game. I'm not mincing words. Okay? But They literally, listen, when I tell you that they're missing shit, quarterback rolls out of the pocket, gets hit by my D end, throws the ball short on fourth down. On fourth down, throws the ball short of the line of scrimmage. So we're thinking, bro, we're about to get the ball. Plus, yeah, Cap. I'm sure, Cap. Okay. I'm sure.
I had to put it up. That's our first and only comment so far.
No, that's all right. Out of the pocket. So we're looking for the intentional grounding. And then after the play transpires, it legit looks like their lineman is giving my D end like CPR, like sitting there pushing him on top of him, pushing him down and shit. Like, bro, that's so after the whistle, and you wonder why shit happens in the world of semi-pro. This is 10 seconds, 15 seconds after the whistle ended, and you're sitting there trying to body my dude? Come on. No. And this, people want to know what's wrong with semi-pro. People want to know why these leagues are suffering. Bro, officials ain't doing shit to help us in the semi-pro world. There's no consistency, right? They're so hot and cold, and it's fucking hurting the game that we all love. To be honest.
It's like trying to figure out a solution. Referee situation is like the hardest situation for us to overcome, since they not our refs, and then we still be trying to do whatever we can to try to regulate who reffing games and who not on that type of stuff. It still get out of whack and shit.
Yeah. So I've had these conversations in the past. You need to make them a 1099.
Yeah, something.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You can then hold them accountable. You're paying them under the goddamn table. You can't hold them accountable. They can walk the fuck off after you paid them. 2 minutes into the game, what are you going to do about it? You're going to sit there and have a scrimmage. That's it. Where refs are blowing, or where coaches are blowing the goddamn whistle.
Well, that's true.
Oh, hold on. We got now into the chat.
Yeah, I just told his old ass he even fucking forgot the show was on and shit.
Motherfucking had no
Man, I'm
game and
cooking,
shit.
man. I'm cooking.
Oh shit, you cooking? What you over there throwing down on?
It's like just making turkey necks and that's it.
I got some turkey chops and some chicken curry, chicken wings, turkey curry, chicken. Yeah, I'm doing those things.
It's everything curry.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, y'all might have to work something out for this championship game, bro. And go ahead and start that back
Wait, do we count DC as Southern? Or that's not far enough?
What happened?
Do we count DC as Southern, or that's not far enough?
I think they in the South, man.
DC is in the South. We below the Mason-Dixon line.
Yeah, they finna fixing to do shit down south.
Down south, yeah. But no, man. We heard one side of the Piranha Wolves, motherfucking game. Our game,
man, I missed it.
Yeah.
I can keep going. Believe that. I can definitely keep going.
Keep going, Billy.
And I say, yeah, we got to talk about something. There's only a game this week, right?
Yeah, right. No, listen, the Piranha traveled. They showed up. It was not a monsoon that we expected to play in. I expected torrential downpour, and we didn't have that. But it was wet. It affected both offenses.
Okay.
Defensively, I mean, we ran for probably 150, 160 yards. We did what the Wolves do best: get into the red zone and give the other team the fucking game. So, and now I'm taking that personal because I'm the OC. So that's on me. I got to be better.
How many times y'all make it to the red zone?
3?
3 times, yeah. 0 for 3 is definitely drawing. I don't know. Scoring in football, scoring in the red zone is one of the hardest things to do. It
So
seems so simple. It's like it's right there. Just get the ball right there, and it should be like, yeah. But
I'm gonna ask this question.
It's like, no.
What's up?
Hey, Fru, as soon as you went to say something, oh, you've been cool all day.
Look at his face.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Hold on.
looked like he was having a moment over there.
Right.
Yeah,
We got
all
Cortez
that.
into the backstage.
Yeah, I just said it on like, hold on.
I told you about using that Boost Mobile.
I'm on the laptop.
You gotta your laptop's a chirp, then that shit is some bullshit.
Anyway,
Hey,
so look, hold up. So I'm gonna ask this question. Playing
Yeah,
all right, yeah, on timeout. He like how you used to ground me up about my phone and shit. No, we got A Cortez. Because you definitely was beginning to tell you, like, of course you didn't get into no particulars about anything that happened at the game and all that type of stuff. So we didn't talk anything about X's and O's or any extracurriculars and everything like that in the game. But said like it's definitely a wild joint, behavior that we gotta do better with as a people. Let's put it that way. Like I said, I don't know. I wasn't there. Did you drink free Cortez? Because it looked extra chilling. It was just me. Everybody reception fucked up.
Nah, mine's good. But I got real internet though. Some of y'all got dial-up modem, so it take a little while. Some of y'all still using AOL, so it took a little while.
We're trying to get a good conversation on. The Metros got them alone, or you not get Metro PCS. You got to get the PCS on the end, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's sad but true.
Hold on, there we go. All right. Like Cortez is back. Still having technical difficulties. But yeah, I don't know. Tess, since you're here, tell us about the game. You heard me? I guess not.
Nope.
All right, well, fuck that.
He on that. He must be on the same line with. They on that Boost Mobile shit.
So
get
I
off
see.
the chirps.
I'm seeing the comments, and listen. By no means am I saying that I expect the ref to call a perfect game, but I don't care how shitty of a job you're gonna do it consistently. That's it. Or you had your lineman trying to body slam my DN and you only call a personal foul 10, 15 seconds after the whistle? Bro. That's bad. Sorry, that's bad. And then I am a stickler. I am a stickler. I don't give a if you score a touchdown and you want to celebrate, that's cool. Do it toward your sideline. The second you come at my sideline, it's disrespectful. Refs are like, they're just jawing. Okay, and then when it transpires like it did against Delco, what happens?
What do you want?
The ref definitely got to control the game, as far as like
facts. And that's it. Yep.
That's a fact. Fact. But we were trying to stay lucky enough to make sure there's no calls that kind of dictate the game one way or another.
My bad. You said that shit.
So yeah, you was having crazy difficulties and shit.
Nah, I didn't turn my computer off in a minute. That's probably why I was doing that. But anyway, but back to what I was saying. So Bill, you played the Panthers, you played Central Penn, you played the Bulldogs. Where do you feel like your team is at right now? We're playing those three teams.
I mean, we've been saying it. We're battle tested. We can hold our own against anybody in this league.
I think all your games was 1-score games, right, or less.
What's that?
I said all your games was 1-score or less. Right?
Yeah. We can hold our own. I mean, take this how you want. We learn how to finish drives and do all that stuff, that's a difference between 5-6 wins versus where we're at now. You know, we're not scared of anything. We're never gonna tuck tail, but you know, we're past the 24 hours. Tyler J, I see your comments. Again, as Cortez stated, that's a fucking ownership thing. You want to come at me and say, well, that's because that's what good organizations do. Bro, I don't deal with the disrespect at any fucking level. I don't care who you are, what you've done. I do not deal well with the disrespect. And that's what yesterday was between Cortez and I. I don't deal with the disrespect. I'm going to let you know how I feel about it, especially if that's my opinion. So you can sit there and say whatever you want. Take it up with your coach. He's the one that wants to tell another owner to shut the fuck up. And then you wonder why shit goes the way it does. Stop it. Stop it.
Yes, Lord. You got to get your truth out, man.
We got clean some stuff. We had our mini camps for the fall today. And you know, like the turnout was so I think we had like 15, 20 people out there or whatever. It's like, you know, definitely subpar but normal shit. But they had the rough touch league playing across the field from ours, right? Same weather, same everything, and that shit was packed. And I'm just like, man, how is that rough touching flag more time, effort, and respect than what we doing? It's crazy to me. It's like you know, I think everybody get blamed for that, you know, from the league to the owners / coaches and players or whatever. We all got to figure out what to do better to make this shit something like what it used to be. This shit is crazy. It's sad. The women's teams get way more people there than we do. Practice.
That's
like
because
that.
you don't have to deal with the goofy shit. Like, y'all can take it how y'all want, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. A lot of motherfucking vendors don't want to give us fills because of the drinking, the smoking, and all the goofy shit.
So I coach women. I coach a women's team, and I can tell you what the distinct difference is. Everybody's bought in this period. Everybody has their ducks in order. They do what we do, but they do it on a whole different level. And because the women, you know, they garner a lot more. What's the word I'm looking for? They can get stuff that probably men can't. You know, just association more or less. But they hustle. You know what I'm saying? They raise the money. They go in there. They go get the scholarships. They got people in position to, you know, to go write these business plans for these people to donate money to them. You know, and you know that their team fees. Yeah, you know, a lot of these guys, they crying over these, you know, 150, 200, you know, team fees. And them women, they pay close to $400, if not 400, for their team dues. So imagine a team full of, you know, let's say they average like a 35 man squad at $400. They can do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then they promote, you know, one another, regardless to the different teams, the different cities, you know, the LFA, all of that stuff. They promote one another. And so, you know, the obvious stuff, yeah, they ain't out here wilding and doing a whole bunch of other stuff, but they actually come to play ball and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, they actually want to, you know, you got some that don't know and you got some that are more experienced, but they come to work. You know what I'm saying? They listen, they take constructive criticism. I mean, yeah, they just like the men, you know, they mouth off and they say all the stuff and all that other stuff, but it ain't personal. They ain't going, all right, you know what? You didn't call me such and such on the field. we gonna have to take this to the parking lot. All right, man. You know, it's all football. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really personal. Do they have little flare-ups? Of course they do. And if anybody who's watched their games, you'll see occasional, but it's handled real quick. And, you know, they have a universal, you know, more or less, hey, man, this is the decorum that we need to have or we're going to lose what we got. And I think that our game, the men's game, has been taken for granted. You know what I'm saying? Guys take it for granted that, you know, there's an actual semi-pro league. But what you're seeing is the women are able to get these fields that the men can't get. They're able to, you know, hold down because their reputations say that this is not a risk. So when you hear, like I've done it before, I've you know, petitioned in other leagues and like, hey man, listen, we use these old fields, man. Police your guys. Don't have them out there doing this and doing that because the teams that play really on those teams, they don't really look at who the names is most of the time. They just say them, you know, them Negroes or them dudes, you know, that's out there. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So if we want to change everything as a whole, you know, we have to garner the respect and cut the damn cancers. You got cancers on your team that's not going to respect the fields and they're going to do what they want to do. And, you know, and they can't wait till they go on their own time and their own stuff and they just being disrespectful and you not cutting them. You part of the problem as an owner and as a coach. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how good of a player is. If he's not respecting your brand, that means that you's a pussy. And that's just real shit. You don't respect your own brand and you're allowing people to disrespect your brand and you're not willing to cut them. I don't have no problem with cutting a motherfucker that's going to be disrespectful to the brand. I don't have no problem with telling dudes, hey, man, I need you to cut that out. You get one time. But if you continue to do that shit, you know, now you on that, you got everybody's undivided attention. And there have been great players, good players that have just been cut just for some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And you can't respect the brand or something as simple as, hey, man, look, we in season, don't fucking play for another damn squad because it's disrespectful to fucking have to choose between which goddamn team that you want to play with every motherfucking year. Choose one, stick with them, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, Coach, I agree with everything you're saying. And in the men's semi-pro, they can't get out of their own way. They're too quick to sit there, ninja this, ninja that, SMD, and then wonder why shit fails. Mm-hmm. But I don't know about you guys, but I know in the state of Pennsylvania, referees are being told and instructed, if you hear that, your next step is like fists are flying. So if you don't nip it in the ass the first time you hear it, expect it to get out of hand. That's a problem.
Well, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say this, Billy. We had a little issue with that at our game, and I kind of kept our guys more or less in check. And I told the ref kind of what was going on with that. But you know, it is what it is. It happens. And again, it takes mature ownership and mature coaches to be able to sift through, you know, all right, we're in the heat of the moment. Things are going on. I can only get my guys and have them be in the where we are. You know what I'm saying? And if you know we're not in unison with that across the board, you know, ownership, coaches, you know. Before we came on to y'all field, Billy, I told him, hey, look, don't drop no N-bombs, don't drop no F-bombs, hey, this is the rule up here. Y'all know that. Let's keep it to a minimum, if zero to a minimum, you know. Right. And so
that player's no longer here. Just so you know, that player's no longer a part of this team.
Yeah, it's cool, but I mean, I've been around a long time. I didn't play ball. You know, and I'm sure Wake had said, man, you didn't been and played ball, and it was just like, okay, this is what we're dealing with. We just got to play, and that's just it. you know, especially we away. It's like, look, do you really understand? And that's the mindset that I don't think a lot of these guys don't understand, especially when they go out of town. You in somebody else's environment. So you're gonna fight your whole way out of the town, wherever you are. You're gonna fight everybody to get out of town because you ain't no bitch or you ain't no punk and all that. But we 90, 100 miles away from home, and you got, you want to prove how much testicular fortitude that you got. Come on, man. We gotta be smart. You know what I'm saying?
Not only that, Darnell, you got situations where you're at a field. I'm just saying in general. You could be at somebody else's field as a away team. It's one way in that motherfucker and one way out. And you're on, and their sideline is the way you get the fuck out the gate. Like,
yeah, we saw that. I know exactly what
I'm just stating a fact. Like, you know what I mean? Like a couple years back, we played I'm from the Rams, we played the Pit Bulls. Had a little situation on the field. Motherfucker rolled up and down the sideline, up and down our sideline. The street was on this side. We sitting there like, yo, I hope no shit happen. Like, motherfucker pulled up to our sideline. I'm like, bro, this is not what you want to do. Even though we in somebody else's house, but ain't nobody gonna be no bitch. You just gonna come over here.
What I tell my guys when I tell people when we traveling and all that type of stuff is that most of us we all in the same places. Just like we don't have no bitch ass dudes on this side. You only got to on the side too. Everybody before everybody come out. That's it. Like, you not no punk, they not no punks. Chill out, play football, beat them on the field, and it's just that. It's not that deep.
I would love for players who are involved in ownership to send emails back and forth, go to borough meetings for a field, fill an application out here, trying to get these permits and everything that we do to give them access to play the game that they love to play. Bro, they'd have a different perspective of it, or at least they should.
We gotta have it. Take your player to work day. That's what we gotta do.
You're not wrong, dude.
I'm gonna say this: me transitioning to being a player, but I'm also a co-owner of a team, as all of us know. Yo, these fields is not cheap. You gotta have hella meetings. You gotta make sure that somebody previously, that was using the field didn't fuck it up to where you can't get the field. So y'all gotta think about that shit. Like, I know we got a lot of younger guys that play this game, but y'all gotta chill the fuck out, with certain shit.
People don't know how tough it is being responsible for 30, 40, 50 grown men.
Right.
Well, that's just on one team, bro. You're talking about refs, you're talking another team, you're up to 200 people, and it's like, 130 of them are involved in the game between coaches, players, refs. Then you have the fans and the spectators. Bro, I wish they had a better understanding of what it truly is. And then, like, for our field, for example, people are like, yo, you got to cut this. Respectfully, the second you start doing that work, yes, it makes for our game to be better. But the township, the city, the borough is like, yo, you're taking work off our plate.
Yeah.
You can't cut the grass. And it's like,
you got somebody for that, right?
No, like, bro, it's hard enough. Like, they're giving us permission to be here, and they're doing the best they could. We have to reciprocate that across the board. We're walking on eggshells as owners. Call a spade a spade. We're walking on eggshells every step of the way. If you say something to your coach and they get in their feelings, it's, oh, you don't think I'm doing a good enough job. Or if you come down on a player and you try to self-discipline and not rely on the league to discipline your guys, it's like, oh, this ain't fair. This ain't fair. What's not fair about it? You fucked this up. We're missing a golden opportunity to have organized football in the Lehigh Valley. Like, I don't care if you think I'm fair or not. I'm looking out for everybody's best interest.
Right.
And people don't get it, man. They just don't get it. Shane, I love him to death. He annoyed the ever-loving piss out of me. That motherfucker had no idea some of the shit that it takes to go through until it's like, yo, we sit there and have this conversation. Let's I'll show you what it's about. I'll show you what it takes. And it's like, bro, you have a new level of respect for me because you see the bullshit that goes into it.
Right. Yeah. No disrespect to none of the guys. What like that? They are all grown men. But it's kind of like the same thing with your kids. You don't when your kid when it's problem, let your kids know. Hey, yo, man, he messed around. Shut this lights out.
They're at
Point because I ain't some so get your homework done quick because we don't know what it's going to be after 7 o'clock, and they don't know that type of stuff. Whatever you know, and as a good parent, you make sure your kids don't know the hardships that they're going through. And the same thing about owning, running, and leading the team and coaching as well. They don't get that.
Come here and get a bowl.
Yep.
I know one of the things that as an owner that I know that we had to do, and I wasn't always coaching my team either. It was like, yo, we're not going to be legit till we cut somebody. You got to tell somebody, yo, yeah, it's time for you to go, bro. Like, so if all the old new teams out there and you trying to figure out why people not, buying in and stuff, cut a lineman. That's what you do. People like, oh, these motherfuckers serious. They cut a lineman. They serious about that.
Sometimes you gotta do that shit, man. You gotta do it.
That's a fact.
You can have a talented motherfucker, don't realize it. He could be one of the best dudes on the team. Attitude is shit. You gotta go, bro. I'm not fucking up my field for you. That's it. Well, I'm not getting kicked out the league for you.
But damn, one game this week. And I know this stuff is super annoying. I got the call Saturday morning or whatever about the line in the field. Legit was trying to do everything in the power to make something happen. And the most of that shit was like, yo, all right, what time is it? 9 times 10 the Panthers they on their way down already. So it was like the player calling like, yeah, y'all turn around, it's not a game. So all right, let's try to figure out what we can do and how to make it work. And then communicating with the other team. So when I talked to Don after I got the message, because once again, I'm not the first person that saw the reason why the game would have been in doubt. So I get the call and everything like that. Oh shit, well, let me get in touch with them. Hey yo, bro, how far are y'all? We got about 30 more minutes to go. Y'all fucking there now. Like it's pretty much a wrap. So I'm like, well, all right. This is what can happen. Like, can play the game, played under protest or whatever. But it's just no lines at all. It's 0 lines. It's not just a sideline, not an end zone, not nothing, whatever. And then that shit is like, if you forced to do that as a team, you're going to do it just so nobody can say that you duck wrecked and all that type of shit. But that be the type of stuff where it's like, if teams agree to do that type of stuff, we hurt in the fucking game. We hurt in the game. I've been many times people told me, oh no, we played one time. It was 8 on 12 and all type of shit and we did this and we played the one on the motherfucking the steps a minute of the field and all that. It's like, I get it. You did that before, but that don't make it okay. I mean, so I actually do respect Joel and saying, yeah, no, we're not going to disrespect the game and try to play under these conditions and shit like that, whatever. And, the Panthers, rightfully so, giving a win for that, for, making that trip and being ready to play and know where to play. So I do respect that. Well, definitely had to put the picture up there so everybody can know y'all was there. We knew y'all was there.
So to piggyback off of that or whatever, like we tried to get the down markers, we tried to get everything that was at Eden Park. We were supposed to be able to grab the stuff that was at Eden Park to bring it over to the field. The shit was locked. We called.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yep. Of course, everybody knows the backstory. That particular field, when you pay the for the permit at that particular field, they the ones who line the field up for you, so they can't be responsible to line it up. They didn't line the field up Thursday or Friday like they normally would do when you get the permit because it was raining both those days. I didn't think about that. Like I said, I didn't know the situation of what Joel had to do. Joel, the owner of the Bulldogs, what he had to do to get the field and how that process worked. It's not my hood, but it just turned out they not painting the field if it's raining or if it's wet. They just not doing it.
You didn't know that, so
I had no idea.
For Darnell, I know it ain't you, but we just.
Hey, listen. I'm just going. I'm gonna speak on this. Okay, shit happens. Okay, and everybody disappointed. Those who don't know, those who know, just understand that shit happens. Nobody wants to do this shit. Nobody wants to. Take a trip and then not be able to play for whatever the reason is, but the shit happens. The way that it makes it worse is, it's okay to verbalize disappointment, but what's not cool is, taking it to a whole nother level, because then now we got motherfuckers that just, want to be part of the peanut gallery and had comments about shit that they have no damn clue about. So the conversations between the owners and the coaches, that we had, in the midst of that, that was the gist of it. Nobody else really fucking needs to know else any of that. We told our teams, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? All you other nosy fuckers that be just ad-libbing shit to try to down whatever it is for your own personal game, man, fuck y'all. Stop doing that shit. Mind to your own fucking teams and your own business with that shit, and let everything play out the way it's going to play out, man. Over a period of time, you just get tired of hearing the same shit, and that's why I'm saying that. You know what I'm saying? Shit just happens. I see comments fly back and forth about leagues and teams and all this other shit, and it's like, well, y'all done played these same damn teams before, and some of y'all done been on some of these teams, and now they full of shit and all this other shit, and it's like, all right, man, are we gonna play football? We gonna be, Facebook or social media politicians? Pick one, you know what I'm saying, and then stay where you are. And then you wonder why when, these new season starts, and then you in these coaches' faces, and you like, hey, man, can I come ball? Fuck no, you can't come ball, because you a fucking cancer. And you a motherfucking, you're a problem. You know what I'm saying? We don't want that shit. Everybody want to have their teams the way that they are. It's okay to talk shit. It's really okay to talk shit. But it's a line to that shit, and you got to know who you can do that shit with. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's on this panel, from what I'm just looking at, we all talk shit to each other. It might look like it's something and it's more, but it's really just we talking shit to each other. Now, it does get heated, and everybody gets passionate about, football, fucked up calls and all that other shit. But, man, let's just keep it a buck, man. For all y'all that don't know, it's a lot of people that was working behind the scenes for this game to try to make it happen, and I reached out personally to those people myself just to tell them I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you don't understand that this shit just gets it's stressful, and it becomes frustrating because we want to fucking play too. The owners and the coaches want to play too. We want to see win or lose. We want to see this shit. So y'all stop that shit, man. Stop all these things that y'all don't really know about. Stop running, to the damn book, and acting like, unfortunately, some gossiping females that, and y'all just got misinformation. Put that cup there. Put it there. You know what I'm saying? But I see Tez is on here. I see Billy. Oh, okay, yeah. Y'all can finish talking about y'all game.
Yeah. What up? So Tez, you ain't definitely get a chance to talk about the game.
What's up?
No, just trying to hear about the game and everything like that in general. And honestly, I guess for when I'm looking at it, we trying to get some excitement, some everything for playoffs, because I get into the implications of the two games that we have this week coming up.
Yeah, I got the records right here, BG.
Yeah, I have them in front of me too. But before we get into that, tell us about the game, bro.
Sloppy game, you know what I mean? The weather really was messing with everybody, to be honest with you, you know what I mean? So, but that's how it is when you playing in the rain, slick grass and shit, it was testy. Of course, we're gonna keep it a buck. It's been a lot of chirping online, ever since this is call it what it is, back to the Panthers shit, because a lot of their players, decide to latch on to, for some reason, what was going on with the Panthers and us. It's been a lot of stuff online. It is what it is. So that really raised the stakes. You know what I mean? Had everybody amped up to another level. Just like I told Ashton and them, they got a really good young team. You know what I mean? They got a really good young team. And, they're gonna keep building over there and whatnot, so it was a great battle. You know what I mean? It was intense. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was very intense. You know what I mean? Emotions were high, even to the point after the game I had to, get some shit straight with my staff. It was that intense. You know what I mean? So, but I appreciate the battle. I'm glad we got the game in. You know, like I said, those guys are tough, and we needed it. We needed that kind of game for sure. But nothing but respect to them, man. It is, it is what it is.
Mhm.
I'm just over here, I'm counting real quick. 2-6. Going into, so as of right now today, I'm not counting next week if we know the outcome from teams not showing most of the stuff. Not counting that. The Piranha is in first place in the South at 7-1. That's correct, right? 1, 2,
Yeah,
3,
that's right. That's right.
5,
That's right. That's
7.
right. That's right.
Got the Panthers at 6-2.
Yep.
The War Eagles that's no longer with us at 2-6.
2-6.
So with that being said, this is definitely a must-win for the Panthers. I'm sorry, for the Piranha next week for y'all to retain first place in the conference.
Yep.
If y'all win, y'all like stay first place, whatever. Y'all will be 8-1. Panthers at the most they can be is 7-2 because they're going to get a forfeit win for the War Eagles.
If y'all lose, y'all end up with the same record.
And then it'd be a tie. And I put the tiebreaker rules inside the WhatsApp. I think I put them here too, last joint. But for some reason I thought that it went it definitely go by the head-to-head. What was it? Points or something first?
Yeah, it's head-to-head. Yeah, it's always head-to-head first. Yeah.
And
I never noticed that because like
that's what I was
always.
That's what I was telling you before. That's why I said the Panthers will end up getting it.
Yeah, always head-to-head.
All right, cool. So we know like for that playoff game on the 6th, everybody, well, we have all week. If y'all not working to get your field, get that shit together just in case.
Only people that got a game that week would be the Vikings and the Wolves.
Whoever in first place
gets a
is going to be sitting for that week, the 6th or whatever like that. And Panthers, y'all don't have a game next week, so y'all, if y'all do get first place, y'all be sitting 2 weeks into y'all first game. So it's like
it's only one game in the South.
Yeah, I'm about to say we're gonna be sitting anyway too.
That's the conference. Yeah, remember, that's what I was saying. It's a conference.
Whoever in first place is sitting motherfucking that week, and then the conference championship, basically.
So basically, in a nutshell, if y'all win, y'all host.
The game for them is just simply, are we going up there? Or are they coming down?
That's it. That's it.
And I think that was my question when I was just trying to get some conversation to go and shit like that, right? If y'all had to choose, like, is everybody want to be home, or is it like anything psychologically, like going to the playoffs, going to beat someone on the road, this and that? Does it make your team any stronger, or that type of shit, or it just don't matter?
I don't care, man. I just want to play football. That's it. You know what I mean? That's my thing. Is like y'all said earlier, we had a lot of games canceled. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter if they're here, wherever. We just gonna come to play. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. We're gonna come to play.
And I believe that the Wolves and Vikings in that same situation too, depending on
not necessarily. If you the Vikings the Vikings right now are at 4-3. The Wolves are at 4-1. So the Vikings have to travel to the Wolves this weekend, and then
what's better, 3-3-1 or 4-4?
Ooh.
No, I got a better question. What's better, 4-4 or 4-4-1?
Ooh,
that tie really can hurt you though.
Yeah,
but it helps because it's a win.
Yeah, the tie will worth more than the loss.
I was about to say, yeah.
Right. So
if you broke it down by points and percentages, whoever's the 4-4-1 team would be the higher seed.
Mm-hmm. No, because
that's what I tried saying.
The Vikings are 4-3. The Wolves are 2-4-1.
They not 2-4-1, are they? It's 2-4-1.
Yeah, but not everything's been calculated into those that record.
I've been writing the records down. That's what I'm saying. They 2-4-1.
So we beat the Stallions.
Mm-hmm.
We got a forced win against the War Eagles. Forced win against the Buckeyes from beginning of the season.
That's
Oh,
3.
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. He right. Yeah.
So they 3
And
for
then
they
if
3
we
for
beat the
them.
Vikings,
That's 4.
Yeah,
we're
Yeah.
4-4-1. They're 4-4. We literally have more games played.
Yep.
And so
And
then
like I said,
again, if you go to head to head,
that tie would give them the tiebreaker.
The
Tiebreaker.
tiebreaker. Yep.
So that
Ooh,
means
that's
the
tough.
Vikings will
had
have
to
to
come
travel
back
to them
down 2
twice
weeks in a row.
maybe.
That's
Ooh,
tough.
wee.
That's tough.
Shit.
But yeah, let me jump in real quick. I don't really want to address anything. I mean I do, but I don't, because like I said, y'all did a pretty good job talking about everything. From a league standpoint, like we're really like in uncharted territory this season. You know what I'm saying? Like we started out with 12 teams, and we're gonna finish the season with 5. You know, and for any number of reasons. Some people got kicked out. Some teams voluntarily left because they didn't have manpower or just financially couldn't afford it. It's a whole bunch that goes into football on this level. And I can just say, from a league standpoint, moving forward, like let's take, for example, this fall, because BG is a team owner and Omar is a team owner, everything in the fall has to come to me. So it's definitely going to be a lot harder to get in. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot harder to stay in. You know, like we have to have certain things in place to try to prevent as much of the buffoonery as possible. You know what I'm saying? We can't let teams in and you only got 15 guys.
Yeah.
You might show up for every game. Maybe. We don't know. But it's just not chances that I'm willing to take with the league, and having the goal is to play games. And in order to play games, you have to have people. You know what I'm saying? You have to have players. If you don't have the players, you could play anywhere else in the world. You just can't play here no more. And that's just how it's going to be moving forward. Like, I don't know what people are doing to recruit players or how they go about it, but if you left for low numbers, one, it's not going to be an automatic. You're not getting like the red carpet treatment. You're not getting let right back into the league. You can apply. That doesn't mean you're getting in. You know what I'm saying? If you, depending on the reasons you were put out the league, I've told plenty of people you can reapply in like 2028. Do the math, that's 2 years from now. You can reapply a long time from now. Again, it doesn't mean you getting in, but you can reapply if you really want to play here. Is the league? I'm never going to say we're the greatest, we're the best, and that's insane because everybody feels that way about the product that they put out. But we're going to try our best to be as close as possible. You know what I'm saying? To make sure it's 100% football. And like I said, like it's really gonna be a struggle to get into the fall season, because I'm gonna make it as hard as possible for you to stay, because I want games to be decided on the field and not in a chat or not over the phone. We want to play games. That means if we gotta keep 8 solid teams, then we'll play with 8 or 10 or whatever. I don't care. It's not quantity, it's quality. We want to play quality games. And we want to play all of the games that we schedule. You know what I'm saying? I mean, does on your trip, bus flats, vans, stuff like that happens? I get it. But all this, we don't, you know what I'm saying? We done got the players, we ain't got the money. That part, we got to police better on the league side to make sure we're letting teams and owners in that can afford to play football on this level. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you who to recruit for your team, but I can tell you might want to look for quality guys. Because if you're willing to risk your team for one guy that you think got talent, the league, we ain't going to miss you. I'm about to lie. We ain't going to miss you, but I'm damn sure going to put you out. That's a one direction policy because, like I said, to get in the league, you got to come through me, and to get out the league, you're gonna get put out by me. So you kind of see where I'm going. Like if you get put out, you probably ain't coming back.
Yo, can I say something about y'all sent me the messages about y'all getting put out and all this other type of stuff, whatever, especially when it's weeks later.
Let me jump in real quick again right there. Then I'm gonna let you rock out, BG. If you got put out the league, I put you out. It wasn't John. It wasn't BG. It wasn't Omar. It was me. Me.
Lay off of me.
Yeah, it's me. And I'm not. And my thing is, I'm not gonna tell a grown man how to be a grown man. If I put your ass out, you know why you got put out. We ain't got to discuss nothing. I'm not talking to you. We have no business to discuss. If you want to talk to me, keep your team in the league until the season ends. If you get out, if you got put out the league, talk to me in like 2035 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Write me a note in a bottle and hope I get that bitch at the beach. Because we're not talking. I'm only talking to people that are here. If you're not here, we have nothing to discuss. Go ahead, BG.
I'm just saying it was like I started getting all these calls and messages like, yo, so the Bulldogs kicked out. I'm like, as of now they not, you know, why? Oh, because they had a forfeit. I'm like, well, yeah, it's definitely a forfeit, you know, Panthers getting that win. Like, but I don't think it's the same circumstances of, you know, what everybody went through.
But,
like, oh man, that ain't right.
This goes back to what Darnell said, though. This goes back to what Darnell said. Motherfuckers don't know what really is going on, so they need to mind their business. Point blank.
They said, yo, how they ain't have enough players at home? I was like,
we had it, that wasn't the issue.
Have enough players, it wasn't that.
This is the crazy part. Like a lot of people don't know, and it's not supposed to know because I never make it public record. But I was at what was supposed to be that game yesterday. I was there. If something real crazy would have happened, I would have already known. I was there. You know what I'm saying? So clearly, if everybody made it to Sunday morning, nothing crazy went on.
That's what I always did. They call me with that nonsense. I'll be nice, you know. I heard the conversation say, you know, whatever it is, but it's like after a while, it's like, be realistic. Be realistic. Everybody that got put out of this league or left voluntarily was because of stuff egregious. They couldn't, you know, sustain this shit. Yeah, more than one is not making up to games. That's I feel like as an owner, if I couldn't get a competent team to any location more than once, one time I get it. I can't, God forbid, but more than once, it's like, yeah, let me pack it up, yo. I'll see y'all some other time. But before I start putting this, like I'm throwing my bullshit on everybody else now. So that ain't it. Going to a game where you got motherfucking 12 people, you know, been there before, done that. That ain't it. You know, that ain't it. And when you do that, and you trying to put up a fight. You know what I mean, just for the you know, for the respect in the game. It ain't it. Like, you know what I mean.
Nope.
So like we all gotta try to do better and stuff like that. And you gotta stop with the excuses of I'm just trying to play football. Well, we were there with this and this. We gotta be at these games with quality. You know what I mean? With enough to compete and have a real game because we only as good as our opponents, yo. Like that's all. You know, if we had teams in here that, you know, we know they're gonna end up quitting at halftime, we gotta figure out something better. You know what I mean, with teams like that. We need teams that's gonna play competitive football for 4 straight quarters. And it's not an easy thing to do year in and year out, especially some of that been in this as long as, you know, as we have up here on this panel. Is like that's some shit that has to happen. Traveling light is not no excuse. Don't travel light. You know what I mean? Like it's a bunch of that we can change on our level. We can make it right. It's a bunch of stuff for that.
We get it. Motherfuckers don't want to travel, yo. At the end of the day, we get that. Y'all don't want to travel. Everybody want to just play home, but yo,
but again, those are the teams. Like I said, I don't care if you're a veteran team, new team. If your team don't travel well, you ain't gonna be here long. You're not gonna make it into the fall season. I promise you, you're not. Moving forward, everybody's getting hit with the same battle axe. If I don't cut your head off on the swing forward, I'm gonna hit your ass on the backswing. But I'm getting rid of you. If your team don't like to travel, we ain't gonna miss you. I promise you. You can play anywhere else, but your ass can't play here no more. It's over, my boy. It's everybody's time is up. Like I said, it's quality over quantity. And that's all I'm focusing on moving forward. If you're not putting a quality team on the field, uniforms looking right, your conduct is right, you know what I'm saying? You're I don't care if you play on turf or grass, but your field and shit putting right, you gotta go. We got to move forward. We got to move on from you. When you get it all together, you got all the steps. You know what I'm saying? You learned how to cha-cha slide to our music, you might be able to come back. But until then, carry on smartly.
Yeah. I don't wanna single nobody out, but I believe the players from the Vikings. He pissed me off. Because the word was didn't go up here, we get it. He's like, man, nobody want to travel up here, this and this and this and this and that, whatever. My guy, y'all travel light as fuck the games.
All the time.
So it's like, come on, like, why are we doing that? And with their situation, it wasn't that it was light. After a while, that shit got money. Like, yo, as an owner, like, yo, I can't afford to get him up there no more, and I'm not. He fitting the bill. It's a wrap. Be folding it up and shit. So it was like, you know, when people make calls like that, you gotta kind of respect it and shit, instead of just like, you know, keep trying to make something happen, trying.
This shit has happened to all of us, yo. It's happened to me. It's happened to BG. It's happened to Wade. Hey, Bill, I'm pretty sure it's happened to you at some point. Like, motherfuckers that have a game scheduled, and it's like the team, oh, we ain't got no game. Why we ain't got no game? Bop. And all right, you gotta move on to the next week. It sucks, but you gotta move on to the next week.
People are like it's guaranteed. I feel like the people that be talking the ones that ain't pay no motherfucking ref fee or league fee, team fee anyway. Bro, like, yeah,
hey,
that's
Zay, it's the real shit, yo. Like, you know what I mean?
that really bad. Trying to be nice and everything like that. Without trying to keep the cap going forward and stuff like that. And it's like, bro, like, you gotta chill, like, cause what y'all think it is not. The couple weeks before, when they Vikings went down and played the War Eagles on some 9-on-9, 10-on-10 type of stuff.
It was 11-on-11.
I think it worked up to that.
And they lost. And they lost.
And remember, the Vikings supposed to have a home game first. They couldn't get their field. So last minute, we were able to switch it and actually cut in on the time of our game.
Yep. That's why we couldn't finish. We couldn't do it on the overtime of our game when we played the Wolves.
So like stuff be happening, but we can't, you know what I mean, like really be on some chill. All right, I respect that, you know what I mean, but you know, he was talking from the point of view of a Viking. Maybe he wasn't, hopefully he wasn't, but it was a weird situation. And yeah, so like I said, it's definitely not any shade to the Vikings. It's just like the players that don't be knowing what be going on. It's like, bro, chill out, bro. Like, keep it pushing, focus on, you know, your games coming up because it's playoffs now. You know, this week right here is playoffs.
We literally got one regular season game left. That's it.
This is it. You know what I mean? So yeah, we got to go. Predictions for next week, real quick. We only got 2 games?
Yeah.
No Panthers game.
Bulldogs hosting the Wolves is hosting the Vikings.
So yeah, we this should be two good joints. Now I know the Vikings they have some problems because their players be on some shit like we ain't had the game so long. So why are we going to this joint? So it could be like that.
Well, already discussed though. You're now playing for home field in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're gonna play this week, and then turn around, play the same game again. So hey Bill, how do you approach that when you know that they say you know this game is for seeding, but then you're gonna see them again? Like how do you approach that game when you know for a fact it's gonna be 2 weeks in a row? Like, do you? I think I exchanged that the other day. It's like, do you show everything, or you just go play like normal, or what?
Once it's verified that, to my understanding, like we win this week, season finale, we're hosting first round playoff game.
Damn,
Everything is on the table. If they don't travel well to us, shame on them. That's where I'll leave that. We're going out and they will potentially see our entire playbook. I don't give a shit. We are playing to win the game. We're not playing to lose. Like, and that's that. So it'll be good. I got Vikings winning 24-0.
You capping?
Like, you got Vikings 24-0.
You was so, but stop capping. You ain't got no damn Vikings on the 24.
So like, I think the Piranha and Bulldog didn't play each other all season, so neither one of us have a good look at the other team. It's like, shit. Oh, you replace. How would you approach that game?
Beat the shit out of them, point blank.
I got the Piranhas 14-13.
You fucking smoking dope, Wig. You stop it.
And listen to me. This is why. This is the reason why. Because that's why I hope y'all played the game yesterday. Because I said one, and I said this last week, that right now the Panthers are the team to beat. No matter who they played, they did numbers. They got 2 losses by default. Nobody's whooped their ass on the field yet. And they're the only team that we know really can score points against anybody. Other than that, the Piranhas only scored points on the teams that they basically should have beat. But when they played quality opponents, they either A, got beat, or B, like Saturday, they won 6-0. The Bulldogs are undefeated, but you haven't really trashed anybody. Your offense has been kind of in an infant stage all season. So it is possible that a team with a solid defense, they don't even have to play great. Just be solid, can beat y'all. For real.
Well, hold on. Oh, first of all, right?
O's raising his hand. That was a question.
Go ahead, O.
No, because what we not going to do is play with our fucking defense. Who scored more points on us? Because I'm waiting to hear this shit.
It's not about whether or not they can score. Your offense can't score. In order to win games, listen to me. Y'all, and this is what I'm saying. Y'all have a tie, and you tied a first-year team. Now, granted, that first-year team has played everybody to a dogfight.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, it goes to show that y'all offense can be shut down. They can score on a special team play, on a defensive play, and y'all are assed out. A team's offense doesn't really have to score to beat y'all because y'all offense can't score either. They haven't shown the ability to put up big points all season. I've been tracking it all year, and I was waiting for Saturday's game. You don't know how bad I wanted y'all to play the Panthers. I've been waiting for that game.
That game was definitely more
because right now, if the season ended right now, the championship on paper would look like a mismatch with the Panthers playing whoever. Right now, on paper, it looks like the rest of y'all could make an all-star team and you might still lose.
Oh, shit.
On paper, it just does. They're the only team that's really put up points every week.
I feel like they put up points versus the Piranha.
Huh?
They put up points versus the Piranha.
They did. They did.
And that's it. We're not talking about the other teams that ain't here no more. They don't count.
Go ahead, O.
The first game, and I'm not talking shit about the Panthers. Yes, they dog walked the Piranhas, but the second game it was only 19-0.
We're not gonna say only 19 though. Only 19 is a
what was it? Was Darnell wasn't it 19-0?
No, I'm saying 19 is ass whooping. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, most of the teams that played against them had nothing.
So in my opinion, 3 touchdowns semi-pro answered is a belt pass.
But hold on, also on the flip side of that, to be honest with you, offense is struggling. We've had a game, not had a game. We've had a game.
Hey, that's just football on this level. I tell y'all every week, you better find a way to stay active. You better find a way to keep your team engaged in the season. Remember last year when the Broncos took off? I said if they don't play an exhibition game or get a scrimmage, they're going to lose in the playoffs. What happened? They lost. And I'm saying it to y'all right now. The team with the biggest chance of winning is the team that plays in the wild card game. Because if y'all don't do anything else, you just give your team don't practice. That we're not playing games, so we're not going to practice. You're going to fucking lose. You're going to lose. Point blank. Period. That team is coming in and they played just a week ago. Y'all are going to come after weeks on the couch and not practicing. Your ass is going to lose. I'm telling you ahead of time. You better find a way to stay engaged. This ain't that kind of game where it's like, oh, well, we just going to show up and walk through everybody with no practice. That shit ain't true. Especially not in this season right here. It's not true.
Yeah. It's definitely the first place team definitely had a disadvantage.
I like this battery in my back, yo. I love it.
They definitely have a disadvantage. You know what I mean? But like I felt like the Bulldogs test was going to be week, 8 and 9, and we didn't get a chance to take the test week 8. So now hopefully get one week 9, and that'd be that.
Yeah, I mean, because like I said again, I believe the Piranhas defense it's not outstanding, but it's above average. Mm-hmm. And if your offense is only performing at average, that could be enough to win a game. Because remember, number 14 back there, him and number 2 for the Piranhas always have pick 6 capability. Always. Every game we've been at, you know as well as I do, every game we've been at, they've both gotten an interception. So they ball hawk for sure. If your QB is not on point or he's been rusty all season, this weekend going to be the wrong week to play his worst motherfucking game. Because it is possible y'all could lose. It is. It's possible.
We're going to see. Only 3 games I cared about, the last, matter of fact, it was the last 3. The Wolves, Panthers, Piranha and shit.
Yeah. And now we had the Piranha. Now we here. And like I said, if they could muster up, and I mean, it's not like their offense can't score. Hooper can get the ball to, what's his name? Galarski. He's capable of scoring. They're capable of scoring. Point number 5, if he get a crease in there, he's capable of busting a long run. The possibilities are there of an upset if y'all offense doesn't if it doesn't click.
Right.
If it don't click, because like I said, you're putting a big demand on your defense to carry. Your defense is only going to be able to carry you so far without your offense really putting up any major points. If anybody was primed for an upset, it's going to be the damn Bulldogs. Y'all are prime in football knowledge. Y'all are prime suspects for the upset.
Definitely on the trap games. We played the least amount of games, I feel like.
We have.
And yeah,
probably.
We have. No, we didn't. We played the least amount of games.
Technically, I've played both teams twice out of that matchup, and Bulldogs are the better team, and I really don't think it's close.
I mean, and again, I said on paper, that is true, but that's why we play games. It's team styles make fights. It's like boxing. Styles make fights. I believe they have enough. If they can squeak it out, like I said, I'm not saying their defense is top notch, but it's not awful. It's not. It's not awful. Because if it was, only the Panthers really put up points on them. Everybody else is on struggle bars. Everybody else struggled. Only the Panthers put up big numbers. That's why I said, on paper, even though the Bulldogs have a better record in game performance, the Piranhas are probably the second best team. The records just don't. Well, the records does show it, but on paper, it looks like the Bulldogs should win in a runaway. But you haven't run away from anybody all season.
So now listen, right? This the other caveat, right?
Yep.
The Bulldogs, they play the Generals. They beat Generals 34-8. right? Bulldogs gonna play the War Eagles. They beat the War Eagles 36-6. I don't care about them 2 games. That doesn't move the needle for me at all, right?
Yep.
The Vikings. What was the Vikings? Did they go up to the Vikings? What was that score?
I don't know. They did play the Vikings. Didn't they just play like a week ago?
Yeah, it was that your game?
Oh no, we was there. It was what was it? 30-something, 8, 6, 8.
Hold on.
Omar, we was at. Omar, we was at that game.
24-6.
Yeah,
24-6. I just feel like it's consistent with what they're doing or whatever with teams that I'm pretty sure we would have put those numbers up on too. That's what I'm saying. So when they play
when y'all have a similar and when y'all have a similar, the only similar opponent y'all have is the Wolves. Y'all played the Wolves. What was the score?
We played the Wolves. I think it was 6-6.
First game was 6-6.
Like
the second one was 14-8 or 14-8.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. So in between, in those common opponents, they looked better. I mean, they had a shootout with the Wolves in the first game. It was 24-22. They had a shootout in the first game. And then this past weekend, it was 6-0. But and I say it again, they still show an ability against everybody else that's not the Panthers to produce points. And seeing as though y'all offense haven't really turned the corner on points, it could end up being a much better game than what people anticipate, because they've shown the ability to put up points. Now, whatever the Panthers are doing to people, that shit's working against everybody because nobody's really putting up points. Bro, I don't think nobody put up more than what? Nobody's put up more than what? 6, 8, 14 points all season?
People don't know. It's not that the lights on the timer, the lights on the remote control. That's what's going on here. It's not just a timer. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I mean, even with that, even with the lights going out, it was 19-20 nothing when the lights went out. Your ass wasn't coming back. You was already, you know what I'm saying? You was already walking the plank, got pushed off the fucking ship. They wasn't coming back. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like right now, it's basically the Panthers waiting to see who they're gonna play.
No, that's literally 100% what it is. Wait, who they playing in the conference championship? That's the way it is.
They know they're gonna play the Piranhas.
No, it's not even that. They're waiting to see who's gonna be home or away.
Right. Well, I'm saying if the Piranhas lose, they gotta travel. So it's really they're probably not gonna win even if they play at home. But if they gotta travel to the Panthers, their ass is getting gridlocked, and we all know that. They haven't been able to unlock whatever the mystery is with the Panthers. If you look at 2 games, the score is 62-0 in 2 games. That's not a fluke. If we're talking football, that's not a fluke. Nobody gets that lucky. They're just doing something that nobody else is doing. Clearly, offensively, defensively, they're doing something that nobody else is doing right now. And like I said, for the most part of the season, almost all the other offenses in this league have been anemic at best.
All I know is, hey, Brian, if y'all out there listening, y'all need this game a whole lot. If y'all want home field advantage, my Cash App, I inbox y'all. Let me know what's up. A and B gaps to be wide open. Pause if needed. Let me know how much. Start auctioning it off.
Nah, fuck that, BG. I'm right there with you. I don't know what you talking about.
Right there. Listen, man, I got kids to put through college, my guy. Get some money one way or another.
This shit about to get active. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Who got
it's basically Survivor's Weekend. Everybody fighting for their damn life this weekend. If the Vikings lose, they got to come right back to Allentown or to the Valley 2 weeks in a row. If you travel light this week, you're gonna travel light than a motherfucker next week. It just is what
I
it
don't
is.
know. What if they on some shit like, yo, we know we going to be traveling, so we gonna save the guys for the game that count. What if they taking that approach?
I mean, and they can, but again, I'm an energy guy. I'm a momentum type guy. If you go down there and you fucking basically roll out the welcome mat for them, they're gonna steamroll your ass the next week. They're gonna steamroll you.
They got the momentum.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna be a good game, yo. Like
it has the makings. I mean, because there's a lot.
I don't got the Vikings traveling well up there.
I don't even.
Yeah, you see the way they traveled to the Piranhas. When they traveled to the Piranhas, I mean, they did come with almost 20 guys. But in a game of that magnitude, you still kind of like, because OU was there just like I was at the end of the game. Cats didn't want to go into the game, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Somebody got hurt.
Yeah, niggas was gassed. Nobody wanted to play at the end. That's what I'm saying. Like, and then imagine you got to go there back to back. Jeez. Yeah. Because, and then, like I said, the Piranhas got to come to y'all and they got to play their best game of the damn season. Because if not, you got to play the boogeyman under the bed on nerd turf. They got to come to y'all and play their best game of the season.
They do got to play. Now I'm not thinking, but they got to play their hearts out.
Yeah, you got to play. You got to play the best game of your damn life. Yeah.
Get up, Craig.
You gotta where Cortez at? I need you back with a lot one.
Yeah, you gotta go to.
Wait. Throw in the damn towel.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me check my inbox now.
Right now, the Panthers is looking like Ivan Drago to the damn Piranhas right now.
If he dies, he dies.
Yeah, know what I'm saying? You can't win. No, I mean, like it's real.
Yo, stuttering like this, like. Throw in the towel.
Yeah, it can get ugly this weekend. This weekend, everybody got something to play for.
I'm sure that the Piranhas are going to be well prepared for us, and we will be well prepared for them.
I like Darnell's calm approach about this, yo. I'm loving
all I know is like back in the day, I'd have said, hey, fuck all that results type of shit, whatever. Y'all might as well come up to us since we came to y'all twice. If y'all say no, y'all scared. That's how you got y'all play like that. Some mind games. Hopefully, man, we play anywhere. We don't give a fuck. Oh yeah, come on up here then, man. Cause we ain't trying to go down there. We got our ass twice down there already.
Been saying it all year. The road comes through DC. That's it.
Yo,
the championship game is 99% chance to be in DC.
It's in DC.
It's already done. It's in DC.
That's what I'm saying.
So we gonna be there.
And the crazy part is the Panthers out there looking like the motherfucking gulag right now. Y'all got this. y'all better figure this thing out. It's gonna look dumb for somebody for real.
Hey,
y'all,
they
really sending teams to the gulag right now. It's like I told you, they the boogeyman under everybody's bed. Like everybody is. I ain't gonna say y'all scared of them. Everybody just don't want that smoke with them. That's a better way to say it.
Hey, wait, that's a stretch.
I do.
I ain't gonna say y'all scared of them. Everybody just don't want that smoke with them. That's all. And I'm only going off what the scoreboard says.
Let me find out. O was in a man cave doing the Indian chant for rain. So they don't think what's going on?
First of all, let's be real. I wouldn't have drove to fucking Delaware for some bullshit like that. That's first of all. I live in Baltimore. I don't live in Delaware. So Darnell got to pass y'all. The Panthers got to pass me to come up to Delaware. So nah, not at all. Not at $100 a fucking tank it. I'd be goddamn.
Well, y'all handle that business. We might drive up there and watch that game.
I'm gonna be there. I'm damn sure gonna be there.
Coming to scout.
I'm coming to watch football.
You got your camera, yo.
He ain't got shit else to do.
Now got the old camera you put on the shoulder and shit with the tape you press in.
What happened?
too.
You're gonna
Yeah.
record that bitch with the big ass camera. Like,
Yeah, that would be very nice to have some film for the Bulldogs. I don't think y'all want me to have film of y'all. So
Bro, we don't have no fucking film. We don't got no film.
I know, man.
Every
Like I said, shit
man,
just happens, man. It just
it's
happens.
our scout team.
It's all good, man. I know. Listen, I know a lot of those guys on y'all roster. They're gonna come to play these next 2 weeks, regardless. And Wade didn't even have to put a battery in their back. They know what it is, and they know what time it is to do what they need to do. So this game this week against the Piranhas,
wait,
you
wait,
know,
like that fuel to the fire, yo.
All I know
Listen,
is that
he trying to be real modest about it, but he know that shit coming. You coming to the gulag if you gotta go down to DC. That shit's gonna get dumb for you. He
bro,
trying not to laugh on camera, but deep down inside, he like, we gonna wear these motherfuckers out.
I don't want to motherfucking be on that
Oh,
domination list that the Piranha got going on. I'm not trying to be on that
oh man.
That's what I tell you.
8-win
Me and
streak.
Darnell have conversations regularly about this shit.
He said they about to hang y'all out the window like Big Red Records. What's my office hours? 9 to 5.
you know, we just come to play football, man. One to know every week. That's it. Get my shoe, put my shoes back.
Hey, baby girl, put them shoes back.
Yeah, you don't want them motherfucking
Put them shoes back, girl.
Put my shoes. She didn't went and got my shoes and tried to put them up on the can.
I got a meme coming, but it ain't you this time. It's something else.
No, don't worry. I got something for you. I'm gonna drop it. Them little that with the crow's feet and everything. I like that, but I got something for you.
But we definitely went over about 27 minutes. Shit. Any last things for the week? Anybody? Oh my god, nothing. A little bit more shit.
We 7 o'clock Friday.
I see the weather's gonna be about 75 degrees up there in Wilmington this week. Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
Bring your lawn chairs. There ain't no bleachers.
There's no bleachers up there either.
Nah, it's no bleachers.
I don't think it is.
Dang, we in the
It's all
track.
sideline.
All right. Shit. Somebody bring some libations for well after the game when we go to somewhere that's not on the field.
Indeed.
To the game. You know what I mean? That doesn't go against anybody's rules or standards.
Matter of fact, hey, now I might have to cash app you, yo. I need my Mid-Atlantic, yo.
Just let me know.
That was supposed to be the bet, yo, but
I know.
Unfortunately, we know what happened. The weird reason why that didn't happen.
So wait. Nah, hell nah. You owe me Mid-Atlantic then. Y'all got the answer.
No, we did not play. No, we did not play. Don't try to pull that card. We didn't play.
Damn it. I tried.
Yeah,
I'm on your side. I'm on your side now. We lost that joint, bro.
Man, fuck you. We didn't play.
Yo, the worst part about those situations that you know you're gonna hear from the rip. Oh, they ducked. It's like, come on, y'all. Like, come on. Like, no, nobody.
First of all, we ain't ducking nobody. Man. We know y'all not ducking nobody.
Yeah, y'all didn't want that smoke. Y'all ducked.
That shit was out of our control.
The team could be 0-9, and for whatever reason you don't make it up. Like, they ain't want that work. They knew we had the momentum going. Like, come on, y'all. Like, come on, man. But no, it's definitely gonna be some good games. I'm actually excited about the playoffs and everything. And I can hold you. My energy was fucking drained for this season. But like I said, we got the people that's going to play games and shit now. Even though it don't look like it's just fucking forfeited.
Hey, I'm not trying to be funny when I say this, but ain't that a bitch, yo? The two teams that got losses, as far as the two of us, didn't even lose on the field. We lost on some fucking field shit, yo.
I mean, that is situation, but no, Yeah, I mean, motherfuckers gotta follow through and make it happen. They gotta win games. Get that match. There's only one way that match will happen again, and we gotta go motherfucking the Wolves, the fucking Vikings, and the Piranha to make it happen. So that shit ain't no more. Ain't no more talk. It's football from here on out.
I'm about to get up out of here. 7 o'clock Friday, we be back.
All right, y'all.
All
All right, fellas.
All right.